I have no idea what happened, dude, but something did. Oh, you motherfucker. I don't have enough. No. There is nothing to lean against here. That'll do. Sure, bud. So while all you nerds catch up, I'm gonna go grab a smoke real quick. So yeah, I'm a CTL too. Righto. So we have, I believe it's 2 Manderville quests. I didn't mean for these to like show up as separate streams. Just so happened that OBS broke. But we're back. We have a quest. Sleeping Gentleman. Pungent Lolfell can scarcely conceal his excitement. Right, I know you. We met in Kugane. You're that stone cold killer I asked to look after the love of my life. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment, a connection. Not like the one I got with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. Creepy little bastard who smells like cheese and blood not to Kugana after stalking her for over 5 years. Really, considering how many blows to the head I've taken, I'm lucky I haven't forgotten my own name. This one. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. Fair point about the cheese thing, though. But enough about me. This is about Miss Narshu. Ever since she got sucked into that weird portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any signs of her. Was this close to giving up? Then, huzzah! I found her here in Radzadhan. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian, but she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking anytime soon. Anashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hopes of rousing him, but to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if he kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what you say? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll find her over at the High Crucible, no doubt slaving over an alembic? With that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Now go, quickly, save my beloved. These quests are always so terrible. Like, they're the best kind of terrible, but they're so terrible. So let's see what's up. Oh, there she is. Hey. And that should do it. Now, to take this medicine and... Wow. Feels like it's been forever. Though definitely less than a year, I'm sure. What brings you to Radzadhan? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... then you've heard it. It's true. Inspector Hildibrand's gone into hibernation again, and wait, you're giving me that look. The one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused with dew prism and was forced to whisk us all far away? Yeah, I do remember that. How that strange rift opened up, which the inspector then got sucked up into, and how I followed them in after that. Yup. I remember all of this. It was great. Well, after that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell up from down, left from right. And so we wandered, lost and confused. Fortunately, Greg came to his senses and explained that we're in the interspectoral rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. Greg himself stayed behind though, something about a score that he had settled. Not sure what that was about, but hey, you know Greg. Anyway, we're back now. But the rub is that Inspector Hildibrand hasn't opened his eyes once. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time. And we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing if I can't make something that will get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. But I think we're making progress, me and Mr. Chupacabra from the concern. That is, you remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Sucked into the rift along with us, former evil mastermind. Not so bad once you get to know him. Please allow me to meet you once more, then under less compromising circumstances. For my correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the Shatra concern. That is difficult to say. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted. But in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world to their whim? I pray you forgive me my poor joke, and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only know how long, I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand that words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I have operated a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nashi's workshop. Rest assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildibrand awaken and return to full health. And with that, if you would excuse me, I must see to other business. Oh yeah. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? But that's right. I had just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. Suppose I ought to get a look at the Manderville man himself. By all means, the inspector is resting in a room up in coma. Awake or asleep, I'm sure he'd enjoy your company. Let's go. Yeah, it's probably quicker to just jump down here. Also, actually came prepared for this. Let's see, where is he? Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra. Was taking care of everything, even paid the rent in full. But I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector. Yes. Study sleeping Inspector Hildibrand. May move the camera as well, zoom in and out, target a section and examine it in more detail with left click. Features below what is a closer glance, the sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman. Still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. Playing muscles bespeak impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest of occasions does the man resort to violence. Troublingly, the limbs are stiff and cold to the touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. The exquisite buckles of the stylish footwear are a design unique to House Manderville. His shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. Spectre's condition is disturbingly reminiscent of the Scions who were summoned to the First for a time. Of course. Definitely. Oh, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? Well, he's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal. I suspect he may have been summoned to another reflection. I see. I mean, I don't, but that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? Well, it's kind of a process. Return his soul to his body. But where did it go? And what is it doing there? Probably meant to first become the Gentleman of Darkness, as you do. Think it's gone to another world, only unlike ours, but still slightly like ours. A world of contrasts. Oh god, they're both good. Yeah, Gentleman of Darkness. I see. Right. So you can go there. Great. In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. Sure, it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue. And chat with people there. That's the standard agent of inquiry protocol. Oh, and since this is Inspector Hildibrand we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep or having forgotten a thing or two. Worry not, I've prepared my traditional medicine just in case. Don't hesitate to use it. And with that, do take care out there. Oh, he actually ended up in the first. Oh yeah, because you go through the... So, dude. Clear. Welcome back, friend. I know for you a point, but my informant sense tells me that's not why you're here. Well, yeah, kinda no. So this friend of yours has gone missing. Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you describe the fellow to me? Really, wears monocle, well-meaning idiot. He's wearing a tattered suit, most like. You know, this. Yes, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself, but I do believe one of our bounty hunters spied such a man when you were all battling that horde of spectral warriors. Guilt. Come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Is that so? Make it quick. This ale isn't going to drink itself. If it ain't Omega, brings you back to our neck of the woods. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. First, I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirit what's-its. But no, he just stood there, striking a pose, trying to scare or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. So, he was glowing, and I wasn't about to take my chances, so I said, hey, piss off, Costa. Then sent him packing. Did he die, you ask? To which I say, what am I? A virgin? Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Could it be the Warrior of Darkness? So, dude, long time no talk. Thought that was your voice. But was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade pulsar. We've been searching for him for some time now. We've been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Bernard and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. With little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. It's not caused any harm if you discount the shock of a strange man gesticulating in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried his behavior might escalate. We've been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well. Not quite. One of Omega's come back to track down a missing friend. Miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. Call him a friend per se, but I too happen to be looking for a man prone to posing. I love this. The man you're looking for might be one and the same. Why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have better luck. Would be an honor and a great help. We're just about to leave to gather testimony as it happens. Come join us in Solon when you're finished here. We'll solve this mystery in no time. Also, how are we going to bring him back? I guess that's a question for future me to figure out. It is so bright. I have no idea why this mount has to be this bright. But it is. Stupid. I see. Oh, that fellow. No, I saw him the other day on the way home from Clearmelt. I'd enjoy one too many liberations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Libations? Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low and the sky turning dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever make it home. Then I felt a gentle tug at my arm. Would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and sent me back on the road. Thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply, just struck this pose and walked off. Of course he did. Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd on my way to deliver fish to the hostile imperative. Out of nowhere, this old man leapt in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first, but then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, put his fist to his head as if to sing. I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. These testimonies are amazing. Oh, I absolutely love these silly little quests. I love that not everything has to be like super serious. We have a major serious quest line already. It's nice to have this like light-hearted old Final Fantasy-esque side quest narrative. Yes, I saw something like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. Was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurk in the forest, and that I should be wary. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he's actually quite gentlemanly. Oh, really now? Finish questioning the locals, have you? Were you able to learn anything? Only as the builder calls no harm, he's even helped people. So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say, but there is no reason to doubt what we heard. Everyone seems to encounter him in the forest of the Lost Shepherd, right? Then that's where we'll look next, shall we? Since we just have 2 quests for this until 6.25, I think we're going to do them back to back and then call it for tonight. Unless it turns out that we have more quests, then we'll deal with that. We get to it. Well, here we are. But how exactly are we supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. I got you. Got a plan, do you? Far be it for me to doubt the warrior of darkness. Shows what you got in mind, and we'll back you up to the best of our ability. Is it the dance or is it the pose? Oh, we get to choose. Oh my days. Oh, it's Mandeville. Oh, it's the dances. Oh God. It's mambo. familiar gentlemanly gyrations are these? Yes. Oh. Of course he ended up half signature. We're the forgiven gentleman. Yes. Oh, that's incredible. On your senator. Right? That's no senator. You dumbass. It's the gentleman of light. Gentleman of light? Who's this gentleman of light of whom you speak? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, light warden extraordinaire. Oh. Senator, you're the Hildibrand, gentleman inspector. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're a gentleman inspector. Inspector, senator, inspector, senator. You're acquainted with this, our gentleman? We go way back. Like, way back. Right then. Clearly, your friend has been through a lot, but still. How did he get it in his head that he's a senator? Is there no way to bring back his memories? Explosives. We're trying to save him, right? Oh, that's amazing. Oh my God. No, I think I was too late. Oh, that looks about right. Wicked White, we've killed him. No, don't worry. So, dude. Same man. I saw myself to now shoes on gentle mythology. But you too, my British friend. But never mind that. Do not recall the world being quite so purple. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg wandering the bizarre shadowy realm known as the Interspectorial Rift. Oh. Damn, he's actually been here a while. Where am I? Who am I? Oh, these stupid little effects. Sickening light. Aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, ain't you? Piss off, ghost. Oh, so good. So that confirms Gilt's story. Did he? Good goddamn fish. Of course. Run for your lives. It's a sin eater. Oh. A sin eater? Uh-oh. Be damned. The vision of the man's past. No wonder he became convinced he was a sin eater. So it too was quite possibly the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. Answer me, my faithful assistant. Where are we? And why is it so purple? The first? The first what? Are you telling me we've somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Good gods. Think that I have transcended the very boundaries of time and space We're not, my adoring fans. Hildibrand, Agent of Angry, Inspector Extraordinaire will return to you forthwith. I love these quest lines. They're so horrible. Oh, this makes me so annoyingly happy. A soulful reunion. Hildibrand is back and full of spectral beings. Well, I've enjoyed what time I've spent in this far-flung first that I can remember. We should be getting back to our own world soon. Do you happen to know how we might go about doing that? Yeah, we need some stuff. Restore my soul with a spirit vessel. Say no more. Your cursory description was more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It is not unlike brewing the perfect cup of coffee. Which means our task is clear. We require the services of a skilled sommelier. We require the services of Backlog. Splendid. I see that even this world, your armed shoulders with green. Let us pay this Backlog a visit. Not sure what you're planning to do with souls, but if you require Backlog's assistance, we can help. Aye. They've aided us time and again, and I reckon they'd do the same for your friend here. Come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity. Okay. Off we go. Yeah, that's back in the Crystarium. Man, I've missed this quest line. It's so annoyingly fun. Because it's like, oh, it's super stupid for one. Which is perfect. If you're ready, I'll call for backlog. I'm never ready, but I'm also super ready. So familiar. You come highly recommended by my adorable little puppy you have. Sold what puppy? I beg your pardon. There seems to be some confusion. Puppy? Who's this imbecile? Half a mind to make him dig a hole so I could throw him in it. But I presume he's a friend of yours, and one in need no less. Oh, yeah. What? Another of your friends that needs to be sent back to the source? You've forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do it the last time? Yet you waltz in here and ask me to do this favor with the air of one shopping for a new hat. His case is no different from the others, at least. He is present only in soul as they were. Only in another spirit vessel, of course. Don't happen to have one on you already, do you? Yeah, I was about to say, technically I should. Entrusted you by the exarch, you say? Huh. Only knew you were using it, how you were using it. Fortunately, I have a pork sitting on hand. I've been using it to treat patients at risk of transforming into eaters, but I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There is, however, one concern. In case I didn't make it clear before, the process can place great strain upon one's soul. If he is lacking in resilience, there is a chance his will not survive. That his very essence will be rent asunder. That's a risk I'm willing to take. After what he's lived through, it would be implausibly anticlimactic for him to die like that. True though, true. Actually true. Knows me all too well, I assure you. My good son here, who is most certainly not a dog. You needn't worry for Hildibrand, Eldor, Maximilian Manderville. Yes. Get the distinct impression that the gods themselves could not kill him if they tried, and they have. Come along then, Hildy. I can't be bothered to remember that name. 1,000 thanks. Simply point me to the soul siphon, and I shall hop right in. The rest of you can wait here. I promise I won't hurt him, no matter how much I might be tempted. You'll be fine. Little shaky, probably won't cause any further harm. You'll be pleased to know that the process was smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need to do is take a spirit vessel back to the source and bring it in contact with his corporeal body. He should awaken immediately with his soul and memories intact. That was almost too easy. There's nothing else, Vonard, and I should be getting back to our duties. It was a pleasure, Omega, if all too brief. I won't pretend I understood even a fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it. Till we meet again, rest assured that Taylor and I will be doing our damnedest to look after the people here in your absence. So we can just CP zap back. You're back, not a moment too soon. We have an emergency on our hands. Oh god. The inspector's soul is in this, you see? That's great, but we have another problem now. The inspector's body has gone missing. We went to the markets to do some shopping, and when we came back, he was nowhere to be seen. Double checked that every door was locked before we left, but there's nothing to suggest someone forced their way in. We've got the case on our hands, the case of the evaporating inspector. We must begin our investigation at once. Oh, let's start looking for witnesses. I say, anyone get carried out of that house, you ask? Too distracted with stock taking to make note of any comings and goings. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help. Mebop. Let's see, anyone carry a person out of that house? No. I did see a man carrying a particularly large sack, so heavy he strained to lift it. Didn't think much of it at the time, but now that you mention it, it was a bit suspicious. Dubious individual. Ah, there you are. Man says he has vital information that will help us in our investigation. Pleasure, Dillian. To make your acquaintance, I'm Dillian, editor-in-chief of the Tavernarian Truth, monthly publication devoted to exploring unexplained and otherworldly phenomena on our isle. Your companion shared with me the news of your friend's disappearance, and I happen to know precisely who is behind the incident. But I fear you may not like the answer, for the kidnapper is not of this star. You come from the heavens, from beyond the great expanse, descend in curious saucer-shaped airships to study our world. Our society, our buildings, our very bodies. Shudder, no doubt, as you realize of whom I speak. Couldn't be. Protest. Oh, but it could, and it is. Your dear friend, the inspector, has been abducted by aliens. Oh, but he'll be fine, you assure yourself. After all, they just want to understand us better. Poor deluded child. That they do, but to what end? Why else? That they might one day take over our world. I fucking can't, dude. What is worse, they plot to do so with the aid of collaborators. For their Charlians are in league with our would-be overlords, providing the aliens with vital information on our vulnerabilities in exchange for a position of power within their regime. The quote-unquote final days was also the work of these alien invaders, an attempt to sow chaos that our world would be easier to conquer. Blessedly, it was thwarted. if only by dumb luck, as those that did the thwarting were blissfully unaware of the true nature of the threat. I had hoped the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back, if not move them to abandon their ambitions, but it would seem events have only emboldened them, if they are indeed carrying out abductions here in Razatan. Even as we speak, your friend lays prone on a sterile bed in their base on the surface of the moon, where they poke and probe him with inexplicable instruments as their floppy ears wiggle with fiendish delight. Wow, but I have said too much. I must continue my investigation in secret. The fate of our world is at stake. Oh no, that sounded awful. We have to go to the moon and save the inspector at once. At least he got the floppy ears part right. Huh? So you don't think the inspector is somewhere getting probed by aliens? But if not, then who is probing him? I fucking can't, dude. Man carrying a suspiciously large sack. Sounds promising. Maybe someone else can tell us more. I'm fucking dying, dude. Someone up ahead might have seen something. Let us ask around. Narshu is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side, and blah 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 blah. Do we have a lore thing? Yes, we do. Discuss the Arcostara. Rhaegar and his family are the nicest people. They've got such gentle eyes and long snouts too. Longer than anyone I've ever met in the Eorzea. That's really old. Wait, you have more to say, don't you? Nope. Man with the sack, indeed. I couldn't help but take note of him as he passed, trying so very hard to be inconspicuous as he was. He descended to Onstadal's path, then went over to the fountain where he met with the merchant, I believe. The hefty sack it was, my mind was racing with the possibilities of what it might contain. Had to be our man, Ryan. We need to hunt down that merchant. Oh, you actually followed me out here. Fountain. Incredible, isn't it? It reminds me of the giant statue of the Lord Goldberg at Gold Saucer. Once the inspector is back on his feet, we'll have to show him. True. Traveling merchant. Man with a large sack. Ah, you bet I saw him. In fact, I sold him my chocobo. First I told him to get lost, Bird and I go way back and so forth, but he was in a hurry and his offer was very generous. And here in my line of work you can't afford to get too sentimental, and now I can buy a whole stable worth of chocobos. Please say where he was planning to go next. He was muttering something about having to get to Saltwind's welcome in a hurry. Probably why he was so desperate for a chocobo. It's a long way to go on foot, never mind the sack. Did you hear that? It's ahead, Saltwind's welcome right away. Do great work. Not true. You're right, which means the mysterious man, the mysterious sack must be near. Keep your eyes peeled. Over there. That man is definitely up to no good. Maybe he's waiting for a co-conspirator? You should stay out of sight and watch what happens. What could possibly go wrong, dude? Ah, Mr. Chupacabra? He expressly told us he had put evil schemes behind him. He wouldn't lie, would he? Goods appear to be none worse for him. Very well. Your payment as promised. The client will be most pleased. No, are they going to feed the inspector that giant sea monster? And a pleasure as always, Dr. Hugon. Have faith this specimen will meet with your satisfaction. This is the one said to be the strongest, most resilient in all the world. Manderville man? None other. He has weathered countless explosions and a multitude of martial abuses, including a devastating suplex I myself did witness. is even said he survived a journey to Dalamud itself, and survived the lesser moves fallen with nary scratch. Most fortunately for us, he has fallen into a coma, from which I am assured he will never awake. You are free to do with his body as you please. The mightiest of warriors can't fight while asleep. Some meddlers may have gotten the better of me and my beautiful boy in the Tower of Babel, but my next trial will be all but invincible. This body of mine to command, I will exact a bloody glorious revenge. Give me my boldness, Dr. Lugan. But when might I expect the rest of my payment? Debts that must be repaid. Worry not. With Lofroy gone for good, the vast fortune of House Brutus is entirely at my disposal. I'll shower you with wealth, my loyal minion. And gladly shall I accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to renounce my wicked ways, for surely this time I will suffer no comeuppance. Hey, bud. So. Oh, not you, not now. I must away. Wait, Doctor, my payment. What's right there? Uh-oh. Could it be? Well, it's no longer purple. Stop moving, damn you. You're supposed to be a comatose centerpiece of my glorious revenge. Oh, that's incredible. Not again. Oh, that's amazing. no. That's amazing, but oh no. Same. That was a rather dramatic series of events to awaken to. But more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once more. My most sincere apologies for causing you such trouble, my little assistants. But rejoice, for Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Wait, Inspector. Newt, an alien abduction. And to think I would have the chance to witness one with my own eyes. This month's issue of the Veterinarian Truth shall be the best one yet. There's so many characters, dude. And just when I thought we finally had the inspector back, off he went. And came back and then floated off again. No, it's not the first time that he is taken to the skies without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. Still, there is no use in crying over flying inspectors. Let's return to Rod's Hall. Okay, this makes me curious. Like, if you were to go back, and do these quests again, Would you be able to find that little creeping Noshu? Also, I just need a second of travel. Can we actually just travel in here? We can. No preference. Oh, Inspector, why have you left me again? Where have you gone? Nope, this won't do. Get it together, Noshu. There's a case to be solved. Just wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant, Noshu, will solve the mystery of your disappearance. Again! Don't you worry, Omega. As soon as I have a new lead, you'll be the first to know. Till next time. Oh. Meanwhile, in Mare Lamentorum. Oh, that thing is amazing. Oh. I love this series. It's so stupid. Okay, so we're waiting for 6.25. Oh, I found Robo. So yeah, I'm just gonna reset my retainers here, and then I'm gonna... I don't know what to call it. I'm hungry. Plus, it ran like mid-season credits. So, good place to stop. I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry about the split stream. Hopefully... Winamp works again tomorrow. That'd be neat. But for now, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be off Saturday, and then back again on Monday. So that's about it. See y'all then. Bye bye.